Hello, everyone, and welcome back. If you guys are new here, there's Organizations Helping the World, a nonprofit organization that advocates, educates, and helps the community. Today, we have another guest speaker that is going to be talking about her organization in Africa. So this is going to be episode 4, and if you guys are interested, then please keep on watching.
Okay. My name is Fan Kamorin Sumnyoy. I am a founder and coordinator of Community Education for Life, a non-governmental organization in Cameroon working towards improving the lives of the vulnerable and marginalized people of Cameroon, especially women and children, by promoting their access to quality education and helping them reach their potentials, that's helping them discover their potentials and harness them. So this initiative came when I was still a young girl growing. Let's say when I was in primary school. I grew up I came from a poor family, from a rural community in Cameroon, in the northwest region of Cameroon, that is under the Nkum subdivision, from a village called Nzavru. And I'm from a single parent of 9 children. We had 3 of us girls and then 5 boys. While I was growing, I had a passion for education. I wanted to learn. I wanted to go to school because I saw some visitors came to our home to visit my grandparents. They could speak English very well and express themselves very well in English, a language which I did not actually understand. So that pushes me to want to learn. So as a girl child growing in my community in Cameroon, people say as a girl child, you should stay at home and help your mother in the kitchen and in the farm, while the boy child should go to school. But because of my passion to learn, my grandfather stood by me and supported me to pursue my education. And at that time too, as an adolescent girl, I had challenges accessing menstrual hygiene products with my other sisters. When we reached that stage of maturity, we managed what we could use at that time. We were using foam, we were using dirty clothes and whatsoever to take care of our menses, because at that time, our mother did not have that opportunity to give us reproductive health education like what we have today. After my primary education, because of the passion and the quest, I wanted to go to school. I lost my grandfather, and fortunate for me, I got a benefactor. So with that benefactor, she helped me to start college. So throughout my college education, my university life, I had sponsors, the last one from Austria, another one from Italy, and they helped me acquire the knowledge which I have today. So in 2013, I told myself, for me to say that I've succeeded, I need to give back to my community where I'm coming from. I need to also touch the lives of young girls and children who don't have that opportunity to access education at this point in time, like when I was a girl growing up. And that was the reason why in 2013, I created Community Education for Life. At that time, it was Education for Life. Now it's Community Education for Life. So I came with this idea such that I should give back to other girls and children and women exactly what I have also learned. We have some good number of focus areas that we focus on. We are focusing on advocacy. We are advocating for the rights of women. We are advocating for the rights of children to education and child protection. We are also advocating for the rights of persons with disabilities. And then we are advocating for gender equality. And then we are also working on training where we orientate women and we train them on economic empowerment activities such that they can be financially independent. We also sensitize women and educate them on menstrual hygiene management. And presently we are distributing reusable pad for women because we want to see a Cameroon or a Northwest region, a Bamenda, where women and adolescent girls have access to reusable sanitary pad such that they can stay healthy and manage their menses, their menstruation properly. We also train women on how to produce detergents, producing powder soap, producing liquid soap, producing bleach, such that they can use that to generate income for themselves and for their families.
Wow, that's
we equally want to we are encouraging women to learn. And in a pipeline, we have a program on adult literacy where we intend to create an adult school where women who did not have the opportunity to pursue education can actually learn basics, how to read, how to write, such that they can be able to portray their talent that they have acquired through informal education. Because we are in a digital world and every business person wants to sell their product or wants to showcase what they can do to the public, let's say on social media, Facebook, WhatsApp, and all that. But because these women did not acquire that basic knowledge, they cannot read, they cannot write, it's difficult for them to do that. So Safe Life is stepping in to educate these children, to educate these women with that basic knowledge so that they can be able to sell out their product to the public and showcase what they are capable of doing. And we are also out, like one of our activity, we go to the rural communities. We identify vulnerable children who cannot access education, and we profile them, and then we expose them for sponsorship to other organizations and individuals who can support them with their tuition fee and with their educational materials like books, pens, school bags, and whatsoever. And in the pipeline, we hope that in the future we'll be able to also go to those communities that don't have educational facilities and lobby and provide them with modern educational facilities like classrooms, toilets, and whatsoever. It is rather unfortunate that at this moment, our region, the northwest region of Cameroon and Bamenda, where I come from, we are experiencing a socio-political crisis which has lasted for almost 4 years now. And in some areas, schools are not going through and children are at home. There is a community we identified in 2018, hoping to go back there to create a community school because that community has no social amenity. They have no market, they have no school, they have no health services, they have no access to health services, they have no access to clean water, and most of the children, they stay at home. They have no access to hygiene and sanitation. What they basically do is farming with their parents, and that is their daily life that they live there. So we identified and we plan to go back to that community to create a community school for the children and the young girls in that community. But it is rather unfortunate that with the crisis we cannot do that now. But we are hoping that as the crisis, as things stabilize and things return to normal, we'll go back there to help that community. So in a nutshell, that is what Safe Life is doing.
And I was going to say, so how can we help? Are we able to donate some stuff for you guys? Are we able to send stuff over? Or what would you say are like the most needed items for kids or for people right now?
Right now, I can say that what we actually need is like what we say. We need financial support uh, to continue what we are doing now, because as far as education is concerned, schools are not going in our region. Most of the schools are not going, especially in the rural areas, because of the crisis. Because of the crisis and insecurity and lockdown, schools in rural areas, communities are actually shut down. Only schools in urban area are being in communities presently have no access to education, and we are only hoping that in the nearest future, as things stabilize, like I said, we'll be going back there to assist those children. But presently, our pressing need is for us to be able to distribute, to sew and distribute reusable pads to adolescent girls and women, because it is really a terrible situation at this moment. Because I said what we need now is support, financial support to acquire sewing machines and materials to sew reusable parts and distribute to vulnerable adolescent girls and women, because due to the crisis that they are in, some of them have lost their properties and their livelihood, and they're in the bushes and they cannot actually access menstrual hygiene products. So at this point, we are sewing parts and we are distributing to them, because it is really it's a terrible situation. While in the bushes, some of them are testifying that they are using leaves, dry leaves, to 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 pat themselves during their menstruation. Some of them are using their dirty clothes to pat themselves during menstruation. So we thought it wise we could give them proper and clean sanitary, reusable sanitary pad, such that they can use it for long. Then those who have displaced themselves from their homes and they are in the urban area too, they also need this reusable sanitary pad to take care of their menstrual hygiene, because they solely depend on their host communities and their family to support them. And it is not easy, because even those who are in the urban area like us, we are affected every day and there. You have sporadic gunshots every day and there. You have lockdown, and now coronavirus has come, and the government has put the measures, preventive measures, in collaboration with the World Health Organization, that people should stay home. So it is really a difficult situation for Bamenda, Cameroon. We also need uh, we also need to acquire books and pens to start to continue with the adult literature program for the women who are in the urban area now, who do not have the reading and the writing skills, such that at this moment, while they're at home, before they could go out, when the coronavirus must have reduced, they will be able to also stand bold to say that they have acquired knowledge and that this time was not wasted. So at this point, I think that is what Self Life needs.
People where they can find you on your social media accounts.
Okay. For anybody who wants to support us, to collaborate with us, to partner with us, the person can check us on social media at our page, Community Education for Life. There, our contacts are there, our email address is there, and our phone number, which is our WhatsApp number, is also there. We also have a Twitter link, which is at Self Life, Community Education for Life, which is the same. So if somebody wants to get to us, I think that is our contact. We have our website, but the site is open, but it's under construction.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on and talking about your organization and everything that you guys are doing. I am going to leave all her social media accounts down below so you guys can go follow her and support her. But thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you very much for giving us this opportunity to share what we do with you. I can say it's a dream come true. This year, I think, is a year for self-life to impact the life of more women and children. We are very happy for your collaboration, and we hope to work hand in glove to see that women and children are empowered. Thank you very much.